all of a sudden I see these two guys like run in the store. I thought they were like drivers coming back from a delivery. They like ran in the store, came around the corner, and they both had masks on, and they both had big ass kitchen knives, like
Jesus.
like huge like cutting knives in their hands, and they literally like one of them literally like put it to my chest.
Yo, so we got Chase in the building.
What's up?
Chase Otero.
What's up?
Twitter legend.
Yo.
Who works with UTSA
Yes.
at
Low-key.
San Antonio,
Low-key.
Texas.
Yes. Man, anything else you want to give out?
I don't know.
zip code?
I'm just.
And his phone number is
I'm just trying to plug right now.
210.
No, that is true though. That's true. That's all
Second
true.
guest ever,
Yeah. Second, number 2.
bro.
How does
you're-
it feel being the
Number
second
2.
guest ever?
I feel enlightened. Enlightened?
Does it feel like Thanksgiving?
I feel like I have to say prayer right now for the first time.
Oh my
Like,
god.
let's hold our hands and not our heads.
I mean,
right.
with a lot of family dinners, you might give a
Yeah,
lot of prayers.
I've done it like 4 times.
Every single time I text you, you're always either prepping a
Eating?
dinner or you are
Bro.
eating a dinner with your family. So tell me a little
Yeah.
bit about that, because I'm trying to figure out what are you actually doing with these family dinners.
Yeah. Well, it's a trip, you know, every time. It's like you make the meal, you eat the meal, and you just sit there after. And
I
it's
feel
like,
no.
like,
There's
what is
more
it?
to it.
No,
bro.
it's just-
there is so
bro.
much more to it, because every single time I text you, you're like, "Yo, I'm cooking a steak right
Well, you
now.
text me at
I'm cooking a
6:30, it's
chicken."
Are y'all very like family oriented?
Oh yeah, I mean we're like close, but we
Yeah.
also there. My family has like scheduled times and shit. They do shit, you know. It's
Mhm.
like, oh, they eat at this time. It's like, oh, we gotta eat that time, you know.
Yeah.
It gets annoying, of course.
But
But
that's
it's
just
like
that's just
you
how
get
it
used to
goes.
it yourself. You're like, oh, I want to eat now. You know,
No,
it's
I
like,
feel you. I feel you.
it's
My
eating
mom,
time.
honestly, my mom was trying to set some things up like that because, like, obviously, I'm moving out soon. Both of my
Yeah,
older
man.
sisters are already moved out.
She's like holding on to the last thread.
Yeah,
Like,
so she wants to set up like say like every Monday night we all have dinner together and like
Yeah, man.
like just have like family time, you know, because
Yeah.
like that is like your only family, you know.
But
yeah.
say
and
Monday
they
rolls
see the door
around.
closing on you leaving. You know, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
No, I mean, dude.
I'm new to
I
this,
mean,
guys.
you should be.
Fuck.
You should be sorry because I was talking, bro. Show some fucking respect when you're on the cast.
Let me do a bow.
Okay. No, but yo, where are you going? What the fuck was that? Are you itchy?
I
or
just got out of
something?
the chair.
All right.
man.
Anyways, Ben, I didn't know this. You're trying to do like a dinner every Monday?
Yeah, they are trying to do that. Yeah, I don't know.
Is there like a planned like, yo, today we're doing Chinese?
Nah, I'm sure my mom will cook something or like we'll order food or something like that. But it's just like a time for the whole family to get together, you know. Obviously, like I can invite Kayla or like Dustin can come over too with Sandra. But like Mertz and Bradley don't live here, so that wouldn't work.
These
with
are all
them.
your sisters and their spouses?
Yeah. So obviously with the people who live here, she wants like everyone to get together, and like I feel like that'd be a good idea, honestly.
Bro, you're the baby.
Yeah, man.
I'm the baby.
It's
Yeah.
You were the last one
You-
in the nest.
Mhm.
You know what I see it as though? I see it as like free therapy, but I don't go into that thinking that, you know, it's
Yeah.
like, but this is literally therapy. Like I'm talking
Yeah.
about my problems or whatever the fuck, and then, you know,
Do you feel? Are you that close to your family where you can talk about your problems like that?
yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
I guess you
up
should
to an
be.
extent. Yeah, I mean, it's like I'm not gonna be. Yeah, I mean, no, yes.
Yeah.
What
I'm gonna
is
answer
it?
that.
Yes or
Yes.
no?
Yes. I mean, yeah.
I just feel like I never got that close to my family to where I can talk about
Yeah.
like this is where my emotional stability is at
Well,
the
I mean,
moment. You know?
Did you have like a strict upbringing? You know, where
Not
it's
really.
like, it's like fuck, I don't wanna.
Dude,
hate my
I can
I
go-
feel like
parents.
I feel like I was the least strict out of my whole siblings.
Well, you were also the last, right? Like
yeah,
me.
and I was a boy.
So like your parents were broken down by that
Mhm.
point, you know.
yeah.
Oh
makes
shit!
sense.
So by
That's
the
what
time
my-
that your parents were broken down, you were the last. You were the
Yeah.
first and the last.
Bro, they had to
male.
go through two
Yes.
girls.
Yes, that's what happens, dude.
Bro,
It
the
just
girls
happens.
are tricky, dude.
Yeah.
Tricky.
They are so tricky.
He's
You don't
like-
know.
He's like, I'm still a virgin.
It's like I can't figure it out. Girls,
It's
right
It's like,
now.
what?
Giant?
What are they thinking right now?
Inside penis? What is that?
No, Ben is the first and the last of the males because I'm
Mm.
assuming since you're 23 years old, your parents are having any
Yeah.
more kids.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Bro,
you're the last
I'm
one.
The last,
You're the last one to hop out the nest. But
I'm the-
Chase.
I am the last.
No,
also.
I didn't mean to like interrupt, but Chase, I know from your stories.
Yes.
The crazy part is I've
Yes.
known you for years now.
Yes.
Literally years.
Yeah, like 6
And years and years and years and years and
That's
years.
a lot of years.
Like 6 years.
I've known you for a long time, but I haven't
Yeah.
met your parents yet.
I know, that's so wild.
That's the
That's so
weird
wild.
thing.
I haven't either.
I hug
Yo, that's so weird. Why are we not at
Bro,
Chase's
why
I
are we-
house?
hug
why
both
are
of
we-
y'all's parents.
Why
What
aren't we
the
invited
fuck?
to dinner, bro? What the fuck?
Can I come?
invited y'all.
Can I
I've
come?
invited y'all,
Yeah,
Yeah.
what
I've
the
invited y'all.
fuck,
I've been,
bro?
I hug his grandma all the time. To say what's up.
Yo, don't bring my gram into this. Don't you dare.
Low key. I mean, I do. I hug her every
Nah,
time.
what's
No,
crazy
yeah.
though, and it trips me out a lot, is like, say like, okay, well, I'm the last string of the Williams, dude.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's my last name.
But-
I'm the last,
Exactly, yeah.
like,
Isn't it-
legacy of the line, unless I have kids,
Yeah,
obviously.
you better reproduce, you fuck.
But what if I never have a male?
Yeah, that's trippy, man.
what
That's
if you
like
never have anything?
That's
Because for generations in my family, myself, I've had 2 older sisters, and then they had a boy. For my dad, they had 2 older sisters, and then they had him.
Yeah.
And then for his dad, he was the last in the line also, and he
Holy
had also had
shit.
2 older sisters.
should write that
So I have
down.
to have 3 kids in order to have a male.
Jesus
God.
Christ, bro, you're
Uh,
stressing me out.
I mean,
Can you imagine how crazy that would
I
unless,
mean, I
like,
can't imagine because it's been like 5
even-
generations.
even
so
for,
yes.
Even for Kayla's family, she's the oldest, and she's a girl. She has a younger sister and then a younger brother.
yeah.
So the
That's
boy
tricky,
in their
man.
family is the youngest also.
You want to know what runs in my family?
Meth.
Tallness.
Twins.
Oh, that's sick.
Whoa, can you imagine if you had a twin?
Apparently, it skips
does
a
that-
generation, and it's on my generation. I'm supposed to have twins.
my
and I'm a
God.
Gemini, the sign of the
How does
twins.
that happen? It's like
Twins?
2 sperms.
Astrology.
It's just
Dude,
like 2 sperms. Like,
Dude, honestly, twins creep
A
me
lot
the
of
fuck out.
this, like
do
a
you
lot
think
of.
it's like, do you think it's like 1 sperm and it's like?
No, we had these twins come into Hop Dotty.
Yeah.
and
Whoa! No free promos, dude. What is that? Well, Hot Dotty, a
Best
restaurant.
burger place ever.
It's a burger bar. They have burger specials every. Oh, I'm just kidding. No,
Best burgers ever.
but they came into Hop Dotty, and I swear they were like our age or something, but they looked exactly alike. They were wearing the same clothes. They even had the same bangs that came down to their forehead.
I hate that.
and
would
it was
hate that.
creepy as fuck,
Yeah.
bro.
I hate when
They're
twins.
so creepy.
It's
They're
like
so creepy.
Mary Kate and Ashley, like they embrace their twinism, so
They
they
look
dress the
awful now.
same. Do they? Well, I mean, I thought that they got addicted to drugs.
Well, I think one looks worse than the other one, but you know,
but
from what you remember,
can't
they're
tell
so
which
cute.
one's which. So you're like,
They
look horrible.
They used to be good looking.
Yeah, it's
They
bad.
used to be fucking.
All right, so
Man,
back to the,
back in their
Yo,
Full House days.
Full House, yeah, bro.
I'm,
that
I'm
was
trying to
when
get
I
back on subject here.
Fuller
Your
House.
parents, bro. Talk about strict
Oh,
parents.
jeez, yeah,
We're
let's-
going back to dinner.
Uh-huh.
You're there every night.
Dinner?
6:30. Din din. The
Okay.
bell. I'm sure they still got a bell. Don't confirm.
A belt?
A bell.
Oh, I thought you meant
It's
like
like
a
a
belt to hit me with. You got hit with belts, right?
Oh my
For
God.
sure. And
I
I,
did-
used
I
to
got hit, like-
fake cry.
I
Hey,
did-
watch your closeness, man.
I did it like
Just saying.
okay,
For
so
sure.
I got hit with a belt like one time, but I saw my siblings get hit with it, and it's like, oh, I'm learning. Like I do not want that.
But did you ever receive it?
Yeah, like once or twice.
No, I definitely got hit with a belt.
3 times?
Yeah.
Only once. I remember.
That's
Yeah.
it?
Well, that's all you need, dude. Like
Dude.
your ass hurted. You're like,
Actually,
I'm good,
I don't
dude.
know if I got hit or he just threatened me with it.
That's enough for me.
I
Man.
cried no matter what. Yeah, no, I
My
feel
butt
that.
hurt
That's
after
enough.
that.
I used
either
to
way.
cry because the thought of being in trouble and the thought of like me being disciplined, I used to be so scared. I would cry and my dad would go, "Quit fucking crying."
Oh man, that's great.
Oh,
yeah,
that's some
no,
great
he
shit.
knew I was. He
Yeah.
knew I could take it.
Yeah, don't cry, bro.
That was the alpha move.
What are you, a fucking
Mm.
woman? Are you
you a
crying?
Fucking little
Right?
biatch.
Oh.
Or AKA a pussy.
Which I deliver every night.
You deliver,
Okay, yo,
you
this is
deliver
getting a little
pussy?
weird. It's getting a little weird.
What do you mean you
I'm-
deliver
the-
pussy?
The
This is
traffic.
sexual
No,
assault.
yo,
Explain.
this is. I'm trying to go and I'm trying to transition into your life.
Okay, yeah,
Chase.
we'll
You're
talk-
the
let's
guest.
go with it,
You're the
yes,
guest. I'm
dinner.
trying to transition
All right.
into you.
So
This is an
dinner.
interview.
No,
Alright.
no. Let me bring it up.
Okay.
Dinner. You
Ask a question.
obviously you have dinner.
Yeah.
6:30. The bell rings. Your dad's like, "Are you a fucking
7:30.
pussy?"
This is getting.
Are you fucking sitting down with us?
So after you pray, after
Yes.
you've had your family prayer,
Well, actually, we bring out the prayer blankets, and then we have to roll those up and put them
I know
away.
for a
Why y'all
fact-
laughing, guys?
No.
Oh, wait, are you serious?
Why would I
lights-
joke about that?
he
Why
lights
would I
the
joke about a
candles.
prayer blanket?
After all this is.
Fuck is a prayer
Bro,
blanket?
fucking Muslim, bro. You didn't
Yo,
know that?
chill
We're
out,
Islamic.
dude.
We're Islamic,
Chill
dog.
out,
Kneel
dude.
down.
I know for a fact because you've told me, but I need to address
What?
it.
Oh,
Your family
jeez.
was so strict
Yes.
to where you hear the bell, you show up, you kiss your mom on the lips, you kiss your papa on the lips.
Tongue?
Maybe it depends.
That was not frowned
It
upon
depends.
in our family.
You don't
I-
need to disclose it,
I
bro.
clearly remember
And
me.
your brother is your cousin.
You have a brother
No,
who's
no,
like
I hope
10
not.
years older than you.
Yes.
That could be your
It's like a
dad,
generation.
bro.
But let me tell the story real quick. But I clearly remember
Christ.
me kissing my grandpa on the lips or some shit when I was a kid. And
Oh,
him being like,
you called my
all
bluff."
right, you can just shake my hand next time. And I was like fucking 8 or something. I
was
was
that
like,
awakening?
yeah, I was like, and then after that, I never.
After
kissed
that,
him.
you're like, I just want to kiss your hand.
Oh my
Give me the-
god.
You're like,
Damn, you remember
Yeah,
kissing
man.
him on the
Dude,
lips?
fucking rip Don, bro. He's a good man. But he would fucking, yeah, man, he put an effort, bro. We saw Scooby-Doo 2 in the theaters.
Hell yeah.
He fucking fell down a step one time and he got a gash, bro. And I was like, dog, how you just gonna gash your elbow like that and just
Oh,
act like?
Did he have to
"Hey,"
get stitches?
put a napkin on it? And I'm like,
you call your grandpa
Yeah.
dog?
no, his name is Don.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Rip Don. Yeah.
I thought it was like a homie. He was like, yo, dog.
Dog.
What are you
Oh,
doing,
no,
dog?
hell
He is a
no.
homie.
Dog, no.
Yo, Don's a homie, bro.
But yeah,
Straight up.
Damn.
I kissed my grandpa straight up. So
No, I mean,
just so that's on the
It was
record.
normal.
it's rationalized.
I
feel.
guess I don't know if that's like a cultural thing. I mean, Spanish people do that a lot.
No, let's keep moving on, bro.
About
You're
what?
not Spanish.
I mean, I'm part Spanish.
What'd you do?
Bro,
I
why
got
are
my
you
ans-
identifying him, dude?
Did he do like 23
Just 'cause his skin
ancestry?
is-
I did ancestry.
Oh yeah, what were the
Yeah.
results?
French as fuck, and we had no trace of that verbally through my family. So it's like, you know, finding out you're part
how
black. or
true is
finding-
it, I guess,
You know what I'm saying?
right?
That's what
Yeah.
they say. You know, my family, my
Yeah.
close family says that. They're like, yeah, that's bullshit.
What if they're just lying to everybody? Like,
mean-
what was the first like person to do that? Like,
To-
how did
to
they know?
get it? Oh, I have no.
How did
clue.
they know it was true?
I mean, I figure they just get dead people's DNA, and then so they store that, and then they get the alive people's, send it in. Dude, it is not cheap either, bro. Like, they just had a discount, and it was $60. But
That's
I paid a
pretty cheap.
fucking $100 for that.
Yeah,
Just to get a sheet where it's like, this is what you are. It's like,
Yeah.
cool.
it's a
Sick.
scam, dude.
Says who?
It's a scam.
Says the .com.
I know for a fact that Ben has received a gift from his significant other,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, you know what? I feel like it was more for her benefit. Like, what are you if you're gonna
Dude.
impregnate me? Like, what are
Oh
you
my
bringing
God,
to the
that's
table?
hilarious.
bro, you know what I
If you're
want to
gonna
say to that?
impregnate-
Ben spit in the cup, and he's like 7 months later, he's like, one day I'll ship it in.
Bro, you want to know how? You want me to tell
Stored.
you how big of a lie that is?
What?
Yes.
What?
You said you know for a fact, but it wasn't even from her.
Who was it from?
It's from my parents, dude.
Did you lie to me
Damn.
then?
No, you just pulled that out of your ass, dude.
You're just fake
I
news,
got, a lot,
man.
I got a lot of shit that can fit up there. Let me tell you. Goddamn.
I got it for Christmas.
You
Wait,
don't
your
even
parents
know.
gave you that?
yeah.
I thought your girlfriend gave you that.
No.
Why do your parents like they don't know? Like they want to figure
Wouldn't
it
you
out?
want to do your parents? Like, I want to do my
don't
dad and
know.
see what
Yeah, I'd rather
percentage
have
he is.
their info.
They
Yeah.
got me.
Well, I want to do like myself
You're
and
like,
then
you
do
do
them.
it first. Fuck you.
Yeah, like, you send your DNA.
I guess they'll find out theirs through mine.
Yeah,
yes,
it's like an all-in-one.
but you can't tell like mom has this, dad
Yeah,
has
true.
this. You know,
True. I
And
guess
then-
you'll see the white and then the Peruvian. You
my
know?
grandma was like,
guinea pigs like squirming around.
my
in
grandma
there.
hit up my sister and she's like, my grandma was like, hey, I'll pay for you to do this to prove that it's bullshit for Chase, and she didn't do it. She's like, no, they sell your DNA, which they do. Some of them.
What does that mean?
They
Why do
sell your
people get
shit.
so offended because they want to sell your DNA? Because I've had people tell me like, I don't do
Yeah.
that ancestry stuff because they're just
Yeah.
gonna sell your info.
What does that even
Who
mean?
are they selling it to?
Well, they sell it. Okay, let's say a drug company has a drug and they need to test it on some DNAs or something, so they'll just like pull that
Oh.
info out. Or
See if it fucks with
and
you.
well, I guess I don't know if they're seeing how it would work or how it would affect you, but there's some info with that. You know what you send in, but you're just sending in spit, which is your DNA, whatever. But I'm
Yeah.
fine. Like, dude, we already are being watched all the time. We have iPhones, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, when people were like,
The
I don't-
thumbprint.
dude,
the
the
thumb-
It's already
fake-
got us, bro.
bro,
We're so
that's
late.
so iPhone 8, bro. Step up,
And then
you
the
get the face
the
ID.
face
Yeah.
recognition.
It's like they literally know. It's like, okay, that's you. You can hop
Yeah.
in.
I don't like the
That's
fingerprint.
weird.
I don't like the fingerprint when I have notifications on my screen and I
If
want
you
to
do
see
it
them.
once, if you do it once, you're done.
And I'm like,
They have
I
it.
push the home button. I'm like, I want to see those, but then it just opens my phone. I'm like, oh, they're all gone now.
You're like,
you just
now
go
I
to
need
your.
press
You
Yeah.
just you just scroll down.
You could.
It's a lot of work.
Could.
Bro,
But I want that initial, like, yo,
honestly,
who liked
I
that?
love the thumbprint. I would hate
No,
to
I
have
mean, I
the,
like
the
it-
face.
but
I
when
feel
I'm
like that's
driving,
an inconvenience.
Like, I don't want to. It
The
opens
face
it
is
when I
nice.
don't want to. I
You
just
can
want
also
to
have, like,
I
a
want to skip the
password.
song and it just opens it. I'm like,
No, but with the face, like you might be driving, like
Yeah.
even though you're
That's-
not supposed to be driving and texting, but like you hold the phone down low because you don't want the cops to see.
yeah, of course.
And so it's like it
Everything
hits you
down
from
low.
a bottom and it doesn't recognize your face, and you're like, well, no, like.
Yeah,
oh,
even
fuck.
people like Kayla.
You're just
Kayla, my girlfriend has the same phone as you,
Yeah.
and she tries to do it with makeup on sometimes, and it doesn't recognize
That's
her.
fucking crazy.
Bro, she's wearing
What?
faces.
I guess it depends if you like have configured it without makeup on or with makeup on.
Is
or
that a
whatever.
sign of too much makeup, maybe?
Oh shit.
Oh, you calling my girlfriend a cake
No, just kidding.
face?
Bro.
I mean,
Shots fired.
Yo,
dude.
we're
Yeah?
gonna have
No,
you
I'm
on.
kidding.
We're gonna have you on with Kayla, and you
Oh,
guys
shit,
can
we're gonna-
dish this shit out.
we're gonna play
We
this
can do
clip.
some tests actually.
We're gonna play this clip. I
Mm.
mean,
Yo.
fuck, why would it not work?
Yeah,
though, you know?
I'll click it on when y'all are sitting next to each other.
Just like a
you know?
It's
playback.
like, I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Rest
You're
in
like,
peace.
I never said that.
your
That
move.
wasn't me.
Your move.
No, but back to the subject because I don't forget, yo.
Okay.
I don't forget. Your parents are strict.
Bro, why do we even
keep
need to go
reaching
back.
back.
to that
No, let me-
subject? Why don't we
because
just
He
move
has a
on?
No,
point.
no, no,
He
no.
wants to make it.
No, it's a solid point. And once we're in this
This
subject,
is so serious.
you are gonna be so dumbfounded to where you don't even know what to say.
Okay, let's go.
I already don't.
So you're at 6:30 comes around.
7:30, yes.
7:30 comes around. The bell's ringing.
right.
You've enjoyed your food. You said your prayer. Gave your grandpa a kiss. You gave your mom a kiss on the lips.
God, yeah.
Don, he's happy. He's like, yeah, I kiss my
He's
child,
looking down on us.
my child's
bro.
child. But then, dinner's over.
Yes.
You want to go over to Ben's house. You say,
Yes.
Mama, can I go over to Ben's house and spend the night? And then guess what Mama says? She says, no,
How do you know that?
never,
How do you know that?
not once, because your brother got in trouble.
How do you know this?
You've told me. I know for a fact you have never had a fucking sleepover once.
Oh
I
my
actually
God.
had my first sleepover when I was like 16 or something, and I was like, "Yo, this is a moment,
Bro,
right here."
fake news.
So you
Fake
actually, so
news.
you've been
You
lying to
talking
me
about
the whole
sleepover
time?
at your house? Like, that's a sleepover?
Yeah, but you were like fucking 19.
What's happened? Like,
Yo, tell me
You
about
have
the
to
experience.
be-
I want to hear you tell the
don't-
people or whatever camera the fuck is on you why you weren't able to have a
I don't know.
sleepover.
They won't tell me. I asked them too late. They forgot, which is like classic parents term for like, It's like I want to tell. I don't care. I don't want
It's
to
like,
tell.
I don't know.
It's
Yeah,
like
me-
you ever said you know, like it's like okay, mom, you did this when you were younger. Like you told me this, and they're like, I did not do that, and you're like, yeah, you fucking did. Like,
You ever have a traumatization moment of your childhood
yeah,
when you're with your friends, but you just have to go?
yes.
Tell me.
Well, that's actually happened.
Yeah, well, tell me.
Well, it was a sleepover, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, like it was a big group of guys. We're just
How many? I want to.
man, you want to imagine
I
this?
want to be there.
I don't know, maybe like 8 solid 13-year-olds or 12-year-olds or 10-year-olds. I don't know.
Very developing age.
Yeah, like
That's
we
an
did
orgy.
something, laser tag, came back to the house. It's getting late, and then they put on School of Rock.
What about the food? Like any like pizza in the oven? Like
Man.
maybe like a
Fuck,
little
maybe
popcorn.
pizza rolls, maybe,
Yeah.
but maybe not. They want us to go to bed. They want to be like chill. Just give us
Like, it's
water.
It's more chill. It's
I-
more, of a,
iced water.
You
more
guys
of a
get
movie.
water.
Yeah. You want candy? Water.
it's movie time.
Yeah, they put on School of Rock, and I had to leave right when Jack Black was getting kicked out of his band, and I was like, "This movie looks good, but Mom, I gotta go."
And then were you like,
And then we went
Mama,
home.
You're like, Mama, I gave you a kiss on the lips earlier.
Yeah.
You're gonna pull me
Dada
away from my
too.
friends. Dada's there.
Yeah.
So they never let you spend the night
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah. It's
They-
so weird.
They didn't let him
It's just
finish
like
School of Rock.
Parents are like God in a sense. They just do whatever the fuck they want to do.
What if you said no?
I'm
That was
gonna finish School
Wasn't
of
an
Rock.
option like you are my ride home? It's like I have to go home. Like, you know?
What if
It's like
you
no,
just said,
okay, stay here and live here. It's like
What if you just
You know?
said no? Would they come and
nah,
drive?
there is no option. For
So
no.
were they already
There's
outside?
no.
There's no option.
Were they already outside or what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
okay,
this
okay.
was planned out. like it was out of my control.
You never put your
Like
foot down?
you got the birthday RSVP in the mail, and it's like, cool, you're getting picked up at 10 o'clock.
Holy crap!
It's like, this is a
man.
sleepover, mom. And then like kids would be like, why are
Dude.
you leaving? What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
And then they
man.
probably
Dude,
talk
it's
about
so
me.
sad,
They
right?
talk about me when I leave. Like, why the fuck is Chase getting picked up? Like,
It's like, yo, Chase had like the best
Stupid.
impression of Jack
Dude.
Black.
yeah.
need-
It's like
Greatest
why?
actor.
It's like what happened to that?
Impression?
Like you,
I
I know for a
hope.
fact you had the best impression of Jack Black in 2006.
Bro,
He's definitely the best actor.
was
from
that a rough
2006.
part of your childhood?
It was like, I just want to black it out and not remember
Yeah.
it at all.
Yeah, I
But
feel
you gotta
you.
embrace
It's all
it.
that fun you could have had.
Dude.
What did the-
Honestly, you had fun still,
Yeah, I
though.
just want to be with my homies, like all 8 of them, just like at night and like in a
At
one
night.
sleeping bag. Yeah.
in 110.
Yeah, one blanket.
You know for a fact they built a fort because
Bro.
I had so many
Bro, they
sleepovers,
did.
so many forts.
they
It
did
was
so much. They
fun.
probably had marshmallows.
Bro, I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Just tell me. I don't want to think about it. So.
Do you
It's all good.
hate your parents for that part of it?
Do
Not
I?
hate them, but like, do you wish that could have changed?
Yes. I've never thought about it though. You know, it's
Why
like
Yeah.
don't you think about it, bro?
because I don't want to be sad.
Yeah,
What is the point of this?
that's true. That's
I
true.
feel like
that's
you're
true.
on
It's a
Dr. Phil
sad.
right
It's
now.
like you don't think
Dude,
about
it is,
that
it's
shit
messed up.
that could have been.
That's really
Yeah.
fucked up.
I
I'm
mean,
not
it's
gonna lie.
it's.
Would you ever do
definitely-
that to your kids?
Yeah, probably.
What?
Oh, really?
We just went so
Yeah.
backwards. You're like, I actually learned a lot.
Hell
from that.
yeah! Because that happened to me. It's like you don't need that.
I think
This
so,
was the
that's
rule
true.
though. Is like you could sleep over at my house.
Oh, okay.
I just couldn't do it at yours.
Oh, so plenty
Yeah.
of people slept over at your house. Then.
Yeah.
You never said that.
Yeah, good. Well, hey man, we all got
So
twists.
it's your parents flexing, right? You guys had a nice
Oh
house
yeah,
growing
man.
up.
I mean, it's like good. It's like it was good.
It was
a good
good,
house, yeah.
but it was like,
It was a family house. Yeah.
It's only like 100,000 meters.
Yeah. What?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like we could fit a lot of kids. in
100,000
there.
square feet.
I've never had multiple kids sleep over at my house. It was like 1 or 2 at most.
Oh, you're good friends.
Yeah, but also like people coming over to my house was so weird because it's like my space and it's like you're in it now.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Like whoa.
I used to have a curfew.
And I'd be like, do you
It
want
was
water?
midnight.
And then I turned 8.
I had curfews that moved up. I think it was like they moved up 30 minutes every year, every birthday.
No, I had a
Okay.
curfew until I worked at Domino's, and then they didn't close until midnight.
And
Dude,
they're
holy
like,
shit.
So
that was our
then
first. That
there
was like
is-
our first job.
So
together.
then, like, they didn't close until midnight, so I wouldn't get off until like 12:30 or 1. So I couldn't have a curfew at midnight anymore. It, like,
No, you
didn't
want me
make
it's
it.
definitely later.
It didn't make any sense.
You get
at
home
that
every night.
point.
Where have you been?
It's like I'm at work,
light
man.
It's like
I'm making money.
you have to stay outside. Like you come in at 6 a.m.
Yeah, it was weird.
you
That
know,
was a weird time.
You know what is? I just thought of this, and I'm sure this was a fucking weird time. But Ben, didn't you get? Were you in an armed robbery one time?
Oh fuck.
Oh
I know for a
yeah,
fact.
I completely forgot about that.
I remember hanging out at Christian's apartment. I guess you had the day off
It was
or whatever.
our apartment because
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm
we
sorry.
literally lived together. This was
No,
like
I
when we were
blanked
fre-
that out of my mind.
Yo,
honestly.
we were so fresh out of high school. We were like, yo, we're 18. We got a job. We were managing a Domino's. We ran the store, and we were
Yeah.
so irresponsible. It's crazy that they gave us the keys to that place.
Yeah, so like it was a
Good
random
times.
night, and I was literally just managing the store. My 17-year-old
all the pizzas
self.
working.
Maybe I was 60. I don't even know.
You're like, that's melted.
I was just I was just managing the store, and I was kind of at the front counter or whatever, and all of a sudden I see these 2 guys like running the store. I thought they were like drivers coming back from a delivery. But they like ran in the store, came around the corner, and they both had masks on, and they both had big ass
Yeah.
kitchen knives, like
Jesus.
like huge like cutting knives in their
Yeah.
hands, and they literally like
ridiculous.
one of them literally like put it to my chest
Damn.
and was like open the safe because the safe was like right next to
I
me
didn't
where I
know
was
that.
standing, and I was like, all right.
Like, this is not my
I'm not. It's
fault.
not
Yeah.
my money. I'm not trying to die for Domino's and like be a hero
Jeez,
today.
man.
Because they literally had this big ass sharp knife like right on my chest, and like
Mm.
the other guy was scoping it out, like making sure nobody else charges, I guess. And so like I opened the safe.
Charge.
Somebody comes in. Can I get a pepperoni?
Yeah, right.
I'm just
It's so crazy. Nobody came in during that whole
Yeah,
time.
that's
It
weird.
had to have been like a 3-minute like interaction.
Heist is the word.
Yeah,
bro. You were in a
heist.
heist,
So
And
you-
so like I opened
yeah.
up the safe. I gave him what was in there.
which was nothing.
It was like a couple hundred. No, I think it was like probably like $500.
Okay, that's not
Made
bad.
out-
But for risking your life, like jail time, like $500 isn't that much.
honestly, your life too. They're risking your life.
Yeah.
You know
It's
they
like
left.
I might kill you, and I might go to jail for this $500.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk out with a 35-inch flat screen TV.
But you know they walked out like,
Mhm.
yo, that was dope.
Yeah.
adrenaline.
Yeah,
don't even know.
You been there before? You sound like you recognize
Was it
that.
me?
Was it you?
I mean, you're always prepping food. You got
Yeah.
kitchen knives on deck. I don't know.
Hey, let's
No,
move on.
so
Let's move on.
so I gave him the money, and then they left, and then I was like, "What the?" So I had to. I called my GM or my DM. I mean, no,
District manager.
What?
Oh, okay. I was like,
You're
yeah,
welcome.
and
DMs.
and because I was in shock, bro. I was just been threatened with a knife and
Yeah.
like had to open up a safe. And I was like, "What the hell do I do?" And he was like, "Well, call the cops first of all."
You called him.
Why are you calling me?
Exactly. And I was like, "You're right. I probably should." You're
like, "Oh, I forgot I'm 17."
I was literally 17 running a store.
That's
It's like I
shock
don't know what
for
to
you.
do. Yeah.
That's shock.
And so I called the cops. They all showed up, and we were on the news the next day.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
You're like, I don't know what happened. I was 17.
I was somehow on TV.
Wow.
No, yeah,
That's awesome.
there was a news story about the whole situation, and like a detective came in and talked to me, and I was interviewed and shit.
What was he? Was he like a real detective? Like, was he wearing
Whoa.
like a long?
True detective.
Why does it gotta be a guy?
Oh
dude?
shit!
It was a woman.
Fuck. Well, you said detective. You should have said detectress or something.
What?
I don't know.
Pizza crimes
No,
are
yeah.
incredibly
o-
heinous.
Obviously, they're not gonna catch him though. Like they had masks on. Like the cameras that wouldn't give
Yeah.
them any idea of what they
Dun,
were.
dun,
What do you
They
mean?
were like, "What do they look
dun,
like?" And I
dun.
was like, "Well, he had a fucking mask on. I don't know what he looked
Big knife.
like." Big knife. Yeah.
Big knife energy on these.
All I
guys.
could tell him was like the clothes they were wearing and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, they never found
They're
them.
just like, yeah, keep a lookout. Keep on
Yeah.
lookout.
Yeah.
Damn, is it that easy to rob a store?
Yes, bro. When we were working at Domino's, the many Domino's I worked at probably got robbed like 4 times.
Wow.
Remember that? Speaking of robbing Domino's, since we're on this subject, remember that one time we walked in and there was just a straight up safe ripped from the wall? Like someone
Yeah.
put a chain around the safe.
Yeah.
And literally just drove off.
Why do you think they picked Domino's?
Bro,
to
yeah,
rob?
why do
Because
Domino's get
obviously
robbed
it's
so
so
easily?
easy to do.
It's
like-
open late.
It doesn't require much
Pizza.
energy, obviously.
I just remember Ben walking into y'all's apartment and being like, "Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, I got robbed." we're like, "Oh yeah, how you been, dude?" Wait, what?
It's like, yeah, someone stuck a knife to my
Yeah.
chest. It's super weird. But I had so many pizzas that I took home. Like,
Yeah.
it's good.
You had like your dinner. You're like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed now." I'm just like, "Later, man."
Is that what I said?
I don't remember. I remember you played it off like, "Yeah, I just like fucking, I parked my car. Like, what?"
It was
Got
weird,
robbed.
dude. I didn't know how to react, honestly.
that's shock,
I was
dude.
so young.
I remember this is a trippy story, but I just remember my. Have you ever seen somebody get beat up in real life? That was the first time I had
No.
shock, and it was
I've
a friend.
never seen it.
It was a friend too, a good friend, and like
Holy
I
shit.
remember they got beat up bad.
You didn't protect
Yeah, what's up
Nah,
with you
dude, I
not-
was in shock. I just walked back to my house. I was like, "Yo, what just happened?"
Would you just
With
freeze and
him?
you just like turn
Yes.
around and you're just like,
It wasn't me.
I
getting beat. It
can't
was my
help
friend.
you.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically. I mean, it was scary.
How old
That
were
is
you?
scary.
Middle school.
Oh, okay. So you're like a kid, like
13.
figuring out your like
Yeah,
your
bowl cut.
alphaness.
Yeah,
Okay.
MCR
Damn,
shirt.
bro.
So keep going though. So you
That was
saw
it.
someone get beat up?
Yeah, it was like outside my house area.
Did he ever spend the night at your house?
No, he didn't. No.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I
then.
wish.
He wasn't a close friend.
Wait, so y'all
Wish.
walked back together?
No. Like
You
we got
just
off the
left?
bus and he got fucking.
You just
dipped out, bro.
Bro,
He's
he got
like-
mollywopped outside my house. I just like it was done, and he was just they were left. They walked us separate ways, and I just walked back in my house. I was like, "Yo!" I remember being on my back porch taking my dog out. I'm like, "What just happened? Like, this is crazy." I've never seen a fight. It's like your first UFC. You know, it's like, whoa.
Was he bleeding?
His face was like swollen as fuck the next day.
I mean, human instinct is very intense when it comes to fighting.
You want to guess as to how he got beat up, like the you know the setup to it. Like I'm gonna beat you up now, like you know.
He
guess.
wouldn't get out of his bus seat.
Video games.
It's close. That's a close one. It was on the. It was something with the bus though.
He wanted. He didn't want to sit in a seat. He wanted the seat, but he also wanted his own window.
He kept touching the back of his head while y'all were sitting.
No.
Well, if that's the case,
I
that's
honestly,
boring.
I don't know why I proposed that question because no, he just threw his soccer ball out the window.
How would we ever have guessed
Oh, well,
that?
that's super rude. You should have definitely
And
beat
he
the
was
fuck
like-
out of him.
And he got when
Wait,
he went
while
out-
it was moving?
No, we were parked at the time.
Oh.
We were at school still, and he was just like, I don't know why he threw it out, but he threw it out the window.
Wait, the guy who got beat up
Yes.
threw the ball out the window?
Yes.
That's
Oh.
bullying, bro. Fuck that
But
guy.
there was a reason to it. I can't remember it now, but I remember him going out and getting the ball and coming back and like being on the seat and just like, fuck. And then I was like, oh man, he's like really mad. Like, wow. And like he has like a lot of pent up energy. And then
So
bam, as soon as we got off, woo!
Y'all got off at the
Ding,
same
ding.
stop?
Yeah, man, he was like, well, yeah, my friend,
Nah,
we had
let
the
him
same
settle that
stop,
shit.
and then
Let
the other
him
guy,
settle
I
it.
guess he had the same stop, but fuck,
Oh,
he got
weird.
off, man. He's like, yo, this is my stop now.
Dude, sometimes
Oh,
fights are
you know, it didn't have to be a
sometimes
stop.
fights are like, yo, get off the bus.
Yeah,
It's like, get off the bus.
yeah. Well, sometimes the bus driver will be like, this isn't your stop, and they won't let you off.
Oh,
How do they know?
We had the strictest
You
bus drivers, dude. It's
dude, I had
crazy.
the worst bus
Yeah.
driver
Doesn't
growing up.
everybody? I guess.
Dude, I had this chick named Miriam, and she
Such
was
an old-timey name.
Bro, she was so fucking
Miriam.
I no fat shaming, but she was so obese
Yeah.
and so fucking mean to where my parents was like, I'm so sorry that you have this bus driver, but just be nice around her because that's who you have.
Mhm.
That is who is gonna
Yeah,
pick you
because
up
you,
every
you
day.
can't really.
But
like,
every day
change
I would
that.
talk so much shit about this bus driver, and I had friends who also knew that she was the biggest bitch in all of any ISD.
What?
One time I got sent to the office because I'm gonna move the mic up. I was sitting on the bus stop. I reached my hand behind me and I go into the seat and I go because there was padding, but your hand can go through.
Yeah.
So my hand went deep. It went so deep, and then I like pull it out
Where are you going with
and
this?
I rub it on the kid's face, but I didn't have my hand in my pants.
Yeah.
But I definitely pretended like I
Yeah.
wiped my ass
Because you're
with my
funny.
hand.
Oh, you were pretended.
I
you did.
pretended I wiped my ass and I rubbed it on his face,
Okay.
and the kid slapped me.
Oh, I got slapped on the bus too, bro.
He slapped me, and he was so much smaller than me, and I sort of thought it was funny, but he told the bus driver, bro, we got
Miriam.
ISS.
What?
Because I pretended to wipe my shit face
In school
or my shit
suspension.
ass on his face.
Oh,
That's what I meant to say. It
you
was-
couldn't explain yourself?
No, I did, and they were like, even though it's a joke, it's not funny.
I hate to be telling school stories like this,
No,
but
it's fun, dude. It's fun.
there was one time in 6th grade where me and this kid were kind of going at it a little bit, but it was like fun in a way. But he was like the guy to break it to the teacher, you know,
Pussy.
to be like, yo, I'm ending this little thing we have and I'm getting the teacher involved. But like basically we spit on each other in essence to sum it up. And the teacher was like, you go to the office now. And so we're walking to the office. I'm like, dude, you fucked up. Why did you tell the teacher that? And he's like, good kid. Oh, I don't want to do this. So we literally were just like, yeah, okay, well, let's not go to the office. And then we went our separate ways, and that was the end of it.
They never like.
We never went
look
to
for you.
We never went to the office. No,
No one was like,
No.
You didn't
"Yo."
have to go to the office?
no. She was like, go to the office. I'm like, who does that?
You're like,
no
I'm gonna
slip,
go
no
to the
nothing.
playground.
Yeah,
I'm
we just
good.
it was middle school, but
Oh,
I'm gonna
no
go to gym.
slip?
I'm gonna go to the band hall. Like,
Wow.
dude, I would never ever like try to get in that trouble.
Dude, that gave me a flashback of me going to the office.
What
I had
did you
to have,
do?
I don't even remember,
This is
but
crazy.
me and some kid were having like a conflict, and they sent us. I think it was during lunch, and they sent us to the office during lunch, and we both ate, and we had to face each other while eating.
Dude, the best.
That's a submissive shit.
This
right
is like,
there.
yeah,
And we eventually got over it, but
Well,
like
what'd you do though?
I don't remember.
it's like
man.
an argument.
You just know?
That was elementary school.
Oh shit!
I deep throated a banana in middle school and
Oh
got
my
sent to the
God.
office.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't even like put it in my mouth. I was
Too
just,
good
like,
of
faking it.
They're
Dude,
like, that's too
good.
much.
And
You're like, you are showing off a lot right now.
You know
need
what?
to go.
What he did, it was just the assistant principal, and all he did was just say like, "Yo, you can't be doing that." And I'm like, "Yeah, but
You're like,
stress."
why?
I'm like, the stress of the year's ending. It's stressful. I'm so stressed. All I kept saying was, "I'm stressed." And he's like, "Okay, we'll get you a meeting with a counselor."
You deep throat.
no
your
meeting with the
banana.
counselor.
You
No,
deep throat a
nothing.
banana when
Nothing
you're
happened after
stressed.
that. I deep throat that banana like a motherfucking.
Dude,
idiot.
Yo, speaking of, I have a story. I hate to have to come back to
Let's
that,
keep going, man.
but
keep the train rolling.
I literally, I was trying to show off for my friends, you know, as like
Of
middle
course.
school
Oh,
kids
we all-
go.
that's why I
You
did
were
that.
testosterone.
deep-throated a
Even
banana.
now today, I love to make everything a competition. I was like, yo, you can take a big bite of your corn dog, but I could shove the whole fucking corn dog in my mouth
Oh
and
my
I will
God.
swallow it. As soon as I shoved the
So you
whole
deep
entire
throated
thing,
a dog, basically.
I deep throated it. I bit it off and I tried to chew it, but I literally had nowhere to go with it. I wasn't choking, but I had nothing to breathe, so I just chewed it up and I went, and it just all came back out. And then everyone was like, "Yo, are you dying?" And that was like, "No, I just took a huge bite of my corn dog." That's about it. But in my head, I was like, "I deep."
Worst ending to that ever, dude.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. But I was like, I deep throated the
That's funny, though.
fuck out of that corn dog.
Dude,
Damn, man. At least you
dude.
ate it. I didn't even eat the banana.
See,
No,
you
I-
even
I-
made that a competition. It's like who can deep throat
Yeah.
better.
I just had a story that
It's
compared.
competitive.
Like,
It's
yeah, no, it was
That is.
it related.
It's
yeah.
not
Damn,
not
bro.
normal.
So you literally went to the stick.
I went all the way down on it, and I thought I could finish it, but nope.
Yeah, you can't really chew it at that point.
No, there
You
was no
just
chewing. I
swallow.
just had to spit it back out.
What if you
But I was
swallowed it?
freaking out though. Like teachers ran over.
Oh.
Like I was like sort of
Oh.
freaking out. Like I wasn't like, oh, I can't chew it. I gotta spit it out. It was like, fuck.
You like
Hey,
low-key
yo.
threw.
Hey, yo,
threw up.
yo,
Yeah, it was like a
Chase.
throw up.
Can you hand me a beer?
Oh yeah, man.
Yo, shit. Cover the logo. Even though I saw Ben like posing with the Dos Equis for like 12
Dude,
minutes.
it's my sponsor, man.
He's like, this is what we're doing today. I was gonna say something, but we were so into it. Yo, you want to hit my JUL, my JUUL?
It's like we're talking in front of a baby. It's like, you want to hit my JUUL?
Guys, we do
With
not.
my
We don't condone
MOUTH.
vaping. We don't condone drinking. But guess what? We're old enough to do everything, so we're probably gonna do
So
it.
corn dogs, I guess that's like an American thing, right?
No,
I love corn dogs.
Is it only
I
America?
feel like this isn't gonna go anywhere.
But I feel like Americans have some of the best food products that are so fucking crazy to other people not from America.
For some reason, I feel like a corn don.
Corn dogs.
Sorry, dude. I'm thinking of your
Yo,
grandpa.
I'm gonna dip my dick in some fucking bread and just like deep fry it and be like, "This is my
Oh my
corn
God.
dick."
This is my corn dong.
This
Yeah,
your
corn dog.
dick?
That sounds better. Corn dick does not sound better. Corn dog, yes.
No, I was gonna say, you ever been in a fight? Like, speaking of school subjects.
No, not like a fist fight. No, but I've thrown my skateboard at somebody aggressively, like meaning to hurt them. Which, in hindsight, like that was dumb, you know.
Why?
But isn't like every fight like, yeah, that was dumb, you know?
Every fight, yeah. After the adrenaline wears off, but
Yeah.
why'd you do it?
Why did I do it?
Yeah.
I think it was like a. I mean, he was a friend. Like we were skating, you know. Like we used to skate all the time as kids, but it was like, I don't know. He pushed me too far. You know.
Like he wants you to do like a kickflip, but you
Yeah.
only knew heels.
Yes, I only knew like inline skating or something. I don't know.
You're a
I'm trying to go with your
rollerblader?
joke. It's like
No,
so
it's not
bad.
even a joke, dude. I'm just asking questions.
No, yeah, I threw a.
What about
threw a
you,
board.
Ben?
It hurt him.
What?
No, you fucked him up.
Have I ever
Yo,
been in a
He was
fight?
like, ow.
Hell yeah.
He was like,
I
ow.
did 10 seconds with Cody Beard in band in
Oh,
middle
man.
school.
Yo, you dropping names, dude. I don't like that.
I've seen a real estate ad for that guy. I'm like, oh, that's that
Oh
guy.
yeah.
Yo, let's not talk about.
You just cut it out.
I mean, we could, but we could also just.
You just-
Why
you
is
could
that
bleep
bad
it.
to
You could
talk
bleep it.
about?
You could bleep it.
I mean,
Cody
it's just
Black.
promotion, yeah.
Cody B.
What? It's not that big of a deal.
No, yeah. You did 10 seconds with them, though?
hmm
Who won?
That's the closest I've been.
What?
That's the closest I've been to a fight,
Did,
bro.
Did you get a good lick?
Ben's not a fighter.
Dude,
you get a good
no. I feel like we more just like tackled each other, and then the
Uh,
teacher was like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
Oh,
Damn,
it
the
was during
teacher came
school?
in.
Yeah,
It was in the bathroom,
It was
right?
in band practice.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
I mean, at Bradley was in the middle in the. Oh my god.
It was in
I'm
the
g- I'm name
band
dropping
room.
school
It was
names.
in the band room.
Bro, you should have done it in a practice room because they're really tight.
No, it wasn't a practice
Oh my
room.
god, bro, that's lit. That's lit. Only 2 people can be in there, and it's like you're in. You know, it's like an
Yeah.
octagon in a sense.
But the
Bring
teacher
it on.
was there with us, but she
Yeah.
had left
Oh,
momentarily.
that sucks. There's
Like,
a window in it too,
turn
so
it-
they could see.
Was it
Yeah.
friendly or aggressive?
I feel like we didn't really have a conflict or anything. We just wanted to do 10
Damn.
seconds.
You guys were just couple rams, and you just wanted
Bro,
to
we were
slam
just
some horns.
we were just
you just
like
wanted to slam some horns
our
together.
testosterone raging
Yes.
middle schooler
Yes.
like vibe. Just wanted to fight something.
Random
you know?
boners, all
feel
that,
that,
shit.
you know?
man.
Yeah, for sure.
We all
just
like
wanted to-
we all tied after that. It was
Yeah,
like,
I mean, we were never like enemies.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like legit Kid Fight Club to me. It's like, yo,
Kid
respect
Fight
right
Club.
after the end of that.
I want to be Brad Pitt.
I want to be Edward Norton, who is Brad Pitt.
I've never seen Fight Club.
Fuck you.
You've never seen Fight Club?
How dare
Dude,
you?
you should read Fight Club.
I should what?
It's a book.
Read it?
Like, it's a book.
Subtitles.
It's a book, really?
Yeah.
No,
It was
just
a good
read
book,
the
though.
Read the
Audi-
subtitles.
Audacity.
You should
Audiobook?
Yeah, audiobook. Yeah.
Free promo. Fuck you.
Dude,
It's all promos.
if you listen to books, fuck you.
And use the
straight
code
up.
jail coffee. Oh, just kidding.
Use code jailcoffee for 15% off for your first month.
So you guys want to do ad read real quick? Like
Just a quick ad.
Yeah,
read,
just ad
you know,
read. You got any ads?
Jail
I
coffee.
actually I have a couple sponsors. I've been putting them off
oh,
though.
oh, you go on, man.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you ever just feel like under the weather?
Am I supposed to respond to that?
Yeah, it's like
I
part of
thought
the
you were
ad.
doing a
Yeah,
read.
it's
I
like
thought you
it's
were doing
part.
a read.
No, it's like part
Yes.
of the. It is
Okay.
part of the.
Oh,
read,
sure.
yeah.
Okay, say it again.
Do you ever just feel under the weather? Sorry, let me just like look at my book.
Yes.
This is part of the ad.
Yeah.
So you said yes. Okay. Well, guess what? There's something to make you feel great.
Oh wow.
You read this before.
Go
no?
on.
I'm just your hype man, bro.
Dude, you're hyping
This is
me
a
up.
dramatic
man.
ad read. Like,
Do you ever feel under the weather? Yeah, I have. Well, do you ever want something to hype you up? Yeah, I do. Well, guess what? There's something called "fuck you right in your mouth."
oh my god.
Fuck. Sorry.
I did not see that coming.
Damn, I think I've seen that on a NASCAR.
15%
I didn't see that
off.
coming.
Use my code.
50% off. What's
I
the
did
code again?
not-
You say the code?
Jail coffee.
There you go.
Jail.
There you go, guys.
Yeah, that's what you could have if you ever wanted to sponsor this shit. what
Yeah,
you could
that's
have.
interesting.
Come on,
All right.
companies.
No, but I do have a good transition though.
Okay, let's
How
see
long
it.
have we been going, honestly?
We're at 40 minutes.
Jesus Christ, dude. Why is this happening so fast?
Yeah, this has been a quick.
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
This has been a quick
We've been-
podcast.
We don't have much time.
Storytelling,
We don't have much
you know?
time.
Yeah.
I feel like you can cut this out or whatever, but I feel like a good joke for the continued podcast is just doing fake ad reads. It's like, oh yeah, we
That
got
is
this
funny.
new ad of Walmart.org. It's not Walmart.com. It's their sister website.
.org.
It's
You can
the
order
sister.
all of the banned shit off dark web off the website.
It
It's
just
pretty crazy.
doesn't exist.
Yeah. .org.
That'd be funny, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know.
man,
You know,
that
that's- I just
prove
made that up.
No,
I
dude,
just
you're
made it up.
no. Trust me. Don't underestimate
Okay,
yourself.
I
Don't you
won't.
ever do that.
And I will not.
You were so funny back there.
Okay. I'll do an ad read next time.
You were so fucking
Next time I
good.
come on.
Dude,
if I come on. I don't know.
dude.
We'll see how it goes.
That was deep.
Do
That was
the view
deep.
counts.
He was so fucking good back
I
there.
agree.
Yo, Chase.
So I did have a. Okay, go on.
Yo, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
what were
go
you gonna
on-
say?
go
No,
on,
no,
bro.
No.
He has something. Let him go.
I had a skit idea.
Bro, let him go, dude.
I had a skit idea.
You
we
could spend the
do.
night. What do you want?
My first time? No School of Rock?
we could watch School of Rock.
Dude, greatest movie like ever.
Flubber?
dude.
What? Okay, continue. What?
Yeah, so I just got this skit idea on the way. I was thinking about it, first podcast ever for me. So, basically, y'all have a timer, right? 60 seconds, however long you could time it.
Is that just us or is that who?
Yeah, you guys. And so what I will be doing is I will be going down a list of people and doing their impression, and your goal is to just guess who it is.
Let
and
me grab my timer.
when you guess it right, I will be going on to the next person.
Here, I have a phone right here.
Yeah, I mean,
I got
dude,
you.
can
I've
just
lost
count.
mine.
Just count one.
What's the timer? What's the amount of
60
time?
seconds for one person?
I only have like.
For
Can we
one
do like
person?
30? Can we do like 20 seconds?
That's so fast, dude. I have to say sentences.
Well, how many sentences?
All right,
How many do you have?
We'll do.
Do how? I don't care.
Oh.
We'll do 45 seconds.
Okay, that's fine. I only have like 10 people anyway, so
10
and you'll be
people,
able to get. Dude, these are not hard people. This is easy. No, I'm saying a sentence and you have to. It's quick. It's a quick.
All right, let's do 30 seconds.
It's a
Let's
quick
do
thing.
20 seconds.
Let's do 30.
All right.
For 10 people, that's
if you-
5
Bro,
minutes.
That's only if we don't get it. Though.
Yeah. It lasts 60 seconds. Or
Oh, so
however
we
long.
have up to 20 seconds?
I'm not doing
Yeah,
it per
we have
person.
up to that.
I'm gonna do as many people as I can in 45 seconds.
Oh, I thought you were saying, like, I just want 1 minute a person.
This guy. I can't talk for that long. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's what I was saying. Like,
Yeah,
when
no,
you
that's
add
way
up-
too
All right,
long.
do it, bro.
All right, but like it's gonna be suck if you can't even get the first person, because then it's like
Beer
it's
at
like
least?
ruined.
Or shit, can I have some coffee before, like, we start?
It's right there in front of you. You just gotta grab it. That was good. That was good.
All right, just so we're clear on the directions. I'm gonna be doing impressions. I can't give you any hints on the people besides like me saying them, and you just have to guess the people, right?
Let's do it.
You
Let's
ready?
do it.
All right, tell me when you're setting that timer.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh yeah, what's going on, Hillary? Yeah. We're
Oh,
Matthew
Bill
McConaughey.
Clinton. Bill Clinton.
Boom.
Fuck. Got it.
Wow.
Owen Wilson.
Boom.
Oh, go.
And I was walking down the street, right there, down the people. Ah,
Christopher Walken.
Yeah, I've
Is
done that.
actually it?
I've done that. Yeah, way too Boston on that one.
Okay.
Oh wow! Wow, look at my gun here. Whoa, this cocaine. Oh, man.
Nicolas Cage.
There's a lot of cocaine on this table.
Oh,
Tony Montana.
I gotta do it all.
Tony Montana.
Yeah, but he's got a real name. He's got a real... Oh, you basically got it. All right, next one. All these pudding pops on the table.
Bill Cosby.
We gotta eat all the All right, next person.
Why,
Dude,
why,
how-
why were you so?
I
why
make-
were you so
I
Italian
make
on that?
the best
you getting
walls.
all of these?
I make the best walls.
Trump.
And then we do it. Okay, yeah, next one.
Oh my god.
I'm driving this car. I got a car. I got a big car. I want to walk through one.
Mike Tyson.
All right, next one. Ah, was that? Woo!
Adam Sandler.
All right, last one. And I walked there, and he was there, and I talked to him very
Christopher
finely.
Walken?
And my friend was there. And he was good.
Tom
And
Hanks.
he was really good. And I was in a spaceship. A big spaceship.
Who the fuck
Davis?
was that?
Is this
Yeah,
the
Matt-
stump? This is the stumper?
Yo, what? The last one.
And I was talking to him on the phone. But he did not have reception.
What is that?
Is that over? Are we done? Is that timer hit?
Yeah.
No, it has, oh,
Time's
and-
still going.
oh, I never pressed.
Oh,
go.
wait. Dude, we killed it. We killed it, though. All right.
Who was the
one
last
last
one?
guess. One last
Who was
guess.
the last one?
Oh,
One last guess.
do it again.
I feel like-
walking in my spaceship.
It
Is
sounds
he-
special or
Is he
something.
involved in a spaceship?
He's an older man for sure. Like he's older, not in our generation.
Oh, is that the Star Trek shit? Oh, that the old guy in Star Trek?
Yes. Go on.
I don't know.
Starts
his
with a
name.
W.
I don't know.
William Shatner.
Boom.
Oh.
Boom.
my
I don't know how long that took y'all. If y'all
Fuck
timed
your
it at home.
face, you
That was not
stupid
30 seconds.
That was
motherfucker.
like-
30 seconds.
That was 10 people. We just
sorta
knocked
killed
out.
it.
Yeah, that was 10
I
people.
sorta
yeah,
killed
you
it.
got most of them. Holy crap.
Y'all leave in the comments who y'all think I did the best, you know. But I think William was the best.
Dude, that was
You can't
crazy.
just plug the comments.
I
for
literally
yourself,
all I
dude.
did for Adam Sandler was There's Adam Sandler, boom. Like I've done.
you always
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, I do it all the time.
That's your
man.
boy.
All the
Oh,
time.
that was too
I
funny.
get better and worse every time I do it. It's funny.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
hilarious.
So
That was a good. That
That
was a
pretty
good game.
segment,
That was a
dude.
Yeah.
good
So
You were
segment.
the first game of the
honestly.
show, bro. You were the first game.
seg, you know.
Yeah, you did good, bro.
Let's
Hell
do it
yeah.
again next time. You know. like
Now I
Johnny
have a
Depp.
question. It's so off subject.
Let's go.
You guys okay with that?
Yeah, do it, bro.
Where the fuck is Jagan?
Yeah, he said he was gonna come back.
Jagan,
I think he's playing rock.
the
Band.
first Cortez. The first Cortez. I don't know if he's the first
The
Cortez.
first chord.
Giving away his name. He was sitting in this chair to your right.
Yeah, right here. He was supposed
The
to be the.
screen's left.
He was supposed to come in the middle of the show or whenever.
He's been gone for over an hour.
Yeah, he's gone. I think he left.
Is he in my house?
I think he's playing rock band. We're
By
bringing it
himself?
back. We're bringing it.
No, I heard music playing earlier, like that way. So I think he was in his car.
Oh, that's
Why
weird.
would he be in his car?
That is weird. I don't know. Let's go ask him.
You know, it's fine.
I wish he
though.
was here, but who cares?
I wish
he
he
already
was
has
here.
an episode.
It's
you know?
fine though. He was supposed to be here.
Bro,
He
I'm
ditched
here,
us,
bro.
bro.
What the fuck? No, I'm just
Now,
kidding.
now you're here.
Bro, who are y'all talking about? Who is Jagan?
Do you feel upset that all we talked about was like school stories?
No, not at all.
I thought that was interesting.
I actually used to watch a show on MTV. It was called Crazy High School Stories, and it was like
Oh,
it was a great
such a
show.
good show.
It was such a good show.
I
They
never
talk
High
about
school stories?
Yeah, they talk about their pranks and what they did, and they're
Take
like, "Yo,
away
we went to jail. I couldn't walk on graduation. Like it was crazy."
They took away my diploma, but
Yeah.
I guess what? I still got to spit in her face.
Yeah, at least I
I
let all the
never watched
guinnies
it.
loose.
Well, you never watched
Bro,
like, Rob
we'll
Dyrdek
watch
and
it
the
after-
Fantasy
Never watched.
Factory?
I watched that one.
Wait, you haven't seen that show though?
No.
Oh, we'll watch it. We'll watch
High
it.
School
After.
I
Stories,
watched
bro? Back when we were
Dude,
like
Fantasy
13?
Factory was great.
Oh yeah, that was the best.
What about Robin Big?
Mm-hmm.
Robin Big was good, but Fantasy Factory was like creative anything. Like Rob Dyrdek would go in being like, "I want to do this, and we're doing it, and I'm paying y'all to do."
They don't. They did whatever they want. It was like a vlog on MTV.
Oh my God, it was like the first like cool
Yeah.
vlog, I guess.
It was like a vlog.
but they had like dope like transition graphics, like the opening.
Yeah.
It
It was like a
theme?
professional vlog.
Nothing's but a
Because it was like
fantasy.
it was literally his life, like
Can't
whatever he
remember
wanted to
that.
do that day.
I remember it, but I can't
Dude, he
remember
would always pull up in the beginning of an episode with like a brand new car and being like, "Oh, I got money." I'm just like, "You got a dog too.
It's like cool,
You got 2 dogs."
cool.
it. And guess what else we have? The end of a podcast.
And that's it, guys.
Damn.
Thanks for having
that
me
was
on.
a good. That was a good what? Oh, 48 minutes
Yeah, dude,
again.
we gotta stop this shit,
That was
bro.
fun, yo.
Yeah.
We're gonna have you back, dude.
That was fun.
Yeah,
man.
you gotta be on more
good time.
often.
You've earned
honestly.
it.
Jail
It's
coffee.
been super chill.
Chill coffee,
It's been
guys.
super chill. Jail coffee.
Hashtag
we
kiss your
have so
grandpa.
much more stuff to talk about too.
I
I
mean,
feel like it's almost like unsatisfying because I feel like we barely talked about anything.
yeah, it's like
It
another
happens.
hour.
Yeah, right.
How about 3?
Hey, guess what? Maybe next week.
I mean, this has already been the longest podcast
Really?
in jail coffee
Holy
history.
Hey, I'm glad to break those barriers. Like,
Yeah.
that glass
You know?
glass wall.
Yeah.
I broke it.
Nah,
Maybe next
I-
time we'll break it again.
I definitely heard your mom knocking at the door saying you gotta go home. now,
Uh,
so-
it's
dinner,
time.
dinner?
It's
7:30?
time.
7:30? All right, guys. Grandpa, you still here?
I heard the
Okay,
bell. I
let's go.
heard the bell.
you sound-
No, that was good, guys. That was good.
hell yeah.
Thank you, man.
You know?
But I mean, if you guys like this episode, maybe I should just not plug this shit. Maybe I should just
I would
like.
plug it. Plug me, man.
No, fuck
In
that.
my ass.
What's your Instagram? Tell everyone
Oh, yeah,
what's your Instagram.
Instagram, Chase's Gram Fam. Or
Really?
Chase Graham fan.
Chase Graham fam.
Yeah, I think there might be
Instagram.
an S. I don't know, man. I want to change it, honestly. But it's
You
kind of
want to or don't
Really?
want to?
I want to. I want to change all my socials names.
I want to eventually change mine too. I haven't found one that I like.
Yeah,
yet,
exactly. And I,
You know?
you know,
Oh my
shit.
I gotta believe who the
Oh
fuck just
my
walked in right
god!
now.
Who is this guy?
Just go ahead.
hey, bro, we just started, dude.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Anyway.
Follow me on Instagram at Winston Krintz.
Yo, at a bit of Ben.
A bit of Ben.
A
Ben, bro.
bit of Ben.
Just a bit, not a dash, a bit.
A bit of Ben, you know? That's all it is, right?
All the
there.
links in the description. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Jail Coffee. We will see you guys
Yes.
very soon.
Thanks.
Peace.
Have a good one.
I thought that'd be cool.
That was really
It's
good.
like, dude, what is he doing?
I like that.
Yeah.